Damn, Q. Maybe you did that.
All right, so we back at the Whiskey 101 event, man. About to get into this next cocktail. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like the apple one is gonna be the best one.
The apple one was
because the
dope.
shit was
That
fire.
dope.
So,
Yeah.
but it's got the black Eden bourbon in it. So right now, damn, hope we ain't get something in my throat there. It might be catching the cold.
Edit that one out.
Right, pause that one though. But we got the owner right here, right now, of Black Eden 1912. We did a review before, and we done had a few conversations about our review. We liked it though, but I don't think we gave him the raving review that he wanted. But I still liked it though. I liked it, and for me, I think it's the story, it's the backstory is what's crazy about it though. But anyway, I'll let you tell the story yourself. So John, introduce yourself to the people.
Okay, so my name is John Joubert, owner of Black Eden 1912, based here in the city of Detroit, lifelong Detroiter. The brand, we started the brand about 18 months ago. Well, we launched the brand 18 months ago, but we have been working on it for several years before then.
Okay.
Right.
For sure. And so we wanted to do something that was special, that meant something culturally.
Yeah.
Right. And so when we came up with the name, me and my wife, we really had to sit down and take our time and really think about what would a name be that can tie culture and a great experience and liquor together.
For sure.
And so since we had an intimate connection with the resort community of Idlewild, and we knew that Black Eden was the nickname of Idlewild, it just made so much sense for us to call it Black Eden.
No doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, for a lot of people not even really hip to Idlewild, even people from here, oddly enough, right? And to be honest with you, I didn't get hip to Idlewild until Outkast did the movie. What else is Idlewild? So I looked it up and found out, we literally had a Detroit Hamptons, for real.
Absolutely,
so,
absolutely.
And I think get into the spirits game, like you said, 18 months ago. What kind of inspired you to do that? Or I guess a better question is, why weren't you too scared to do it?
Okay, so I'm in the entertainment industry.
Okay.
So I always understood how spirits and wine go together with entertainment from a marketing perspective, branding, promotion perspective. So I always wanted to get in on the spirit side.
Okay.
But me, like other people who have a vision or a dream, might have a little touch of procrastination.
Right.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. A little bit. And so during COVID, when my mom passed, that is when I really was like, you know what, I want to do something to honor her legacy, right? So we actually started off with a wine brand.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have a wine brand. So we started off with that first. And the reason why we did that is because coming into the industry, wine is an easier entry point.
For sure.
To come into to get into the industry. And, you learn everything and you structure everything, and then you scale up to your liquor.
Gotcha.
Right? And so, that's what we did. But I had a conversation with a good brother of mine, and he really inspired me to really go forward with what you've been wanting to do. And it's you know what, it's no other time than the present.
Right.
So just
start right now, right?
Yeah, and just make it happen.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And
so follow up. Let me ask you this then. I'm sure there was things that you did that you look back and you're like, man, I should have done this, should have done that. But what is I don't want to say something you regret, but a lesson learned, top lesson learned in getting into this?
Definitely learning to involve others who have a expertise in a particular area instead of you trying to do everything.
Right.
Because when we first started, me and my wife we were literally doing everything, and trying to get your license and understand the compliance part is something that's real difficult. And if you don't have anyone who really can come and just tell you or teach you, look, this is what you do and this is what you don't do, you know, it would save you a lot of time.
I got you.
So
Right.
I think it took us a little bit too long in trying to just bring in some experts versus us trying to do it ourselves.
Right, I got you. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
sure.
All right.
Especially when it when it's your thing, it's kind of hard to do a teamwork thing. Only because like you know what your vision is, you want it to remain the same. So like I can see how that being a problem. Now you said you mentioned the starting off with the wines. Tell us about the wines.
So the name of our wine brand is called Phyllis, which is named after my mother.
Okay.
And we got 3 wines. We have a semi-sweet Moscato. We have a red blend, which is called Etta Red, named after my grandmother.
Gotcha.
And we have a sweet rosé called Jeanne, which is named after our daughter.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay.
And so the name of our parent company is called Iconic Spirits.
Right.
And our tagline is inspired by family and legacy.
Yeah.
And we literally mean that.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's what's up right
So
there.
my thing too though is how important is like this beginning part, because like when we look at spirits, thank you. When we look at spirits, like they've been around for forever, like it's decades and generations. Like I guess my real question is, how does it feel to be at the beginning of that legacy? So like we look at other liquors and it's like families and generations and generations. You at the beginning.
Yes.
Like how that feel?
Man, you know, it feels good just to have a vision, have a dream, a vision, and execute it, and it comes to life. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like the potential and what you can do is very rewarding, you know, and it's worth you putting all the effort in, you know.
Yeah.
At the flip side, also you look at it as I am at the beginning and it's so much more. So sometimes you may feel like you got to catch up. You got to do more. I got to double up. I got to triple up to try to catch up. And that was another mistake, I think, that we did in the beginning, because we was trying to compare our progress versus
shit
other
that's
brands.
I got you. Yeah.
Right.
Stuff
And
that's
so-
already got
Yeah.
100 years behind it.
Right.
Exactly.
You can't, you can't
Exactly.
do that.
And then we understood, you know what?
You gotta do your thing.
You got to run your own race.
Exactly.
So right now we're running our own race at our own pace.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what's up. Yeah, I respect that.
Now, real
definitely.
quick though,
Yes, sir.
tell me about Times Square though, because I saw that shit on y'all IG, and I was like, how in the hell did they get to?
Man, so
Yeah, how that happen?
So again, being in the music industry, I had a relationship with someone who knew the general manager at Hard Rock Cafe.
Oh,
Gotcha.
okay. There
Right,
you go.
and so it was just a phone call. You know, we hopped on the line. You know, we talked about the brand. We talked about the different activations and events, you know, that we can do there. And you know, they was like open arms, like, come on, definitely, let's do it. You know, so our brand is in Hard Rock Cafe in Times Square,
Fire.
and we did an event last week. Basically a black eating takeover. So we took over Hard Rock Cafe.
Damn.
So my whole squad, we was there. We served up black eating specialty cocktails.
Yeah.
We had music trivia. I had some of my DJ friends from New York come through to spin. A couple of my platinum producer friends that produced some of your favorite joints that came out to support.
Yeah.
And it was just a great time, man. And the people really embraced us. And one thing about Hard Rock Cafe is there's a lot of, with the majority of the people there are tourists.
Right, true,
Right.
true.
So a lot of New Yorkers may not go to Hard Rock unless they got family in town.
Because like they live there.
Because they live there.
And it
yeah.
ain't nothing important
right,
to them.
It's just
yeah,
like
yeah.
us in Detroit, we might not go to the Motown Museum.
Yeah, 'cause
you know,
we here,
Because we
yeah.
here, you know what
True
I'm saying?
that, true
So
that.
a lot of the people was from all over the country and all over the
Yeah.
world as well.
Right.
And so to be able to, you know, entertain them and have them, you know, taste our spirit and just
Yeah.
interact with them, it was a great experience. So we look forward to doing more things there.
No, for sure. No, that's lit though.
So, what would you say to, you know, regular dudes like us, maybe a little bit younger? You know, we grew up on drinking Hennessy and all that good
Facts.
stuff. Never really thought
Facts.
about
Right,
bourbon.
right. I did too.
Yeah, right. What would you say to those people? Not to so much convert them, but to like, hey, let me introduce you to bourbon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How would you bring that about, you think?
I think it's the time now where you just want to try different things, and like everything is just like in a situation where you want to just elevate what you're doing, just elevate your experiences, right? Because at the end of the day, all we got is experiences,
Right,
When
right.
it comes down to it, you know. So don't be afraid to try different things, you know. So if you were drinking, you know, Hennessy, like, you know, I did back in the day. That's what we did.
Most of us did,
Most of
right?
us did.
Especially
Yep.
in our culture. That's what
Right.
that's all we
Right.
knew.
That's all we knew.
Right, and that's
Yeah,
what we
exactly.
saw. So that's what we mimicked, right?
Or that ENJVSOP.
Oh, yeah.
When you're broke.
Yeah, exactly.
When you're a young man. You know?
Palmer son.
So I just say just right.
Palmer son is crazy.
Exactly. And then get
Anyway.
the Christmas specials with the eggnog and E&J and all
Oh,
that,
right.
and all the
Oh,
liquor stores,
man.
right?
Right.
Remember
Take it
that?
to a whole nother level.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah. So just inspire yourself to try different things and do
Okay.
different things, and know that we are in different industries now, and so now we're there. Support us, because if we don't support
sure.
ourselves, who will?
Right.
No, that's for
Right.
sure. That's for sure. So what are you pushing the wine as much? Because I don't see it as much. So honestly, for me, I learned about the wine because of the Taste of Black Spirits.
Right.
I was able to see like the other things that you offer. So like, is it a different campaign for the wine? Like,
Well, the wines. We had a strategic plan. Like I said, we wanted to introduce the wine first, and then come with the spirit. And now, as we got the spirit going, we're going to circle back to the wine and start to push the wine even more.
okay.
Where can you get it?
So right now, we're in about 10 stores, but we're all spread out throughout the metropolitan area.
Okay.
So if people go to our website at blacke1912.com, go on their website and see our store locations, they can see where they can get it.
You said
But we do-
blackeating1912.com?
Yeah, Blacke1912.
That's
Got it.
for
Go
the,
check it
for
out.
the wine also?
Yeah, that's for the wine also.
Okay.
So our mother website is iconicspirits.biz.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you go there, you can see everything we have going on.
it's iconic with a K, right?
Yeah, iconic with a K, because
sure.
we different.
Yeah, for sure.
We're different. Yeah.
sure.
So
what's up.
actually, in the beginning of 2026, we do have an announcement regarding our wines, where there will be at
Okay.
a major chain
Ah.
throughout the country, not just here.
Okay.
Congratulations.
So I'm happy that you did bring that up, because you
Yeah.
will see some more energy behind
Okay.
our wine brand as well.
Nah, for
And
sure.
the wine is called Phyllis.
Phyllis. Yes.
Phyllis, okay.
Yes.
So I'm curious now, because you mentioned, and I think we've had conversations before, and I never knew about your affiliation in the entertainment industry. So like with that, are you looking to start doing some partnerships with maybe some artists or something?
Yeah. Matter of fact, one of our brand ambassadors is international guitarist named Marcus Machado.
Okay.
He's like dubbed like the next Jimi Hendrix.
Okay.
He's based.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
that's
a
a
hell of a
heavy
title to
title.
live up to.
That's a heavy title.
Yeah. He's based in New York. He's world travel. He performs with a lot of people.
You just gonna fuck up the gingerbread man like that and leave him
I
out
saw
there?
that. Y'all just gonna leave him down there. We get to him, but we doing business right now. Yeah, I got you. Just have some patience for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Marcus Machado, man, he's a phenomenal guitarist. He performs with and goes on tours with Robert Glasper, Daniel Caesar, some of everybody, and he does his own thing too. So he's been able to take our brand, because he goes out the country a lot. So now we're getting interest in Europe regarding our brand.
Nice.
So everything is strategic.
That's what,
and how we moving.
Exactly.
Dog,
Right.
you talking a lot of shit for somebody who only been in the business for 18 months.
Yeah.
Is that scary a little bit? Cause like, come on, dog, you talking about like the shit is getting international at this point. 18 months is not a long time.
Man, look, we just been working.
Yeah.
So we don't talk a lot,
Yeah.
but when we do talk,
yeah.
we like to move needles when we talk.
Cause
You
look,
know what I'm
like,
saying?
like
So-
I said, when I looked at your IG and I see that Times Square shit, I was like, damn.
Yeah, we out here, man. You know,
Nah,
we
for
out here.
sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
And so also I want to add another thing too. So not only do we have the entertainment, the brand ambassador in that situation, but our other brand ambassador is a celebrity chef by the name of Chef Rome. Right?
Ah,
Chef Rome
okay.
was a chef to a lot of the athletes.
Yeah.
He was Colin Powell's chef. He was Shaq's
okay.
chef.
Yeah.
And so what he's been able to do is bring our bourbon into the culinary world.
Exactly.
Nice.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
so
say.
guess where Chef and his team is right now?
Paris.
They in London.
Okay, I was close.
Yes,
It's close.
They're in London, and they're over there doing some special, like a special food tour. But they're
Yeah.
over there promoting our brand and cooking with our brand as well. So we're
what's
going to
up
have
right there.
some products that we're going to be coming out with.
Yeah.
So I can't speak on it now
Hey,
know what
but
I'm
you're
saying?
hearing a lot of this shit right here
But
for the
it's-
first time.
It will be coming though. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So
No, I'm excited for you.
I'm kind of
Thank you,
curious about
appreciate
some of the things behind the
sir.
scenes, right? Now, I don't want you to give away none of your secrets,
sir.
none of your economies of scale, nothing like that. But when you're looking at the supply chain, how hard is it to kind of navigate that? What does that look like now post-COVID and, you know, and everything blowing up in price and whatnot?
man, you know, you really have to carve out your niche, and every move you make, it has to be strategic. You know, especially when you don't come from a family of generational wealth. So everything that you spend, your energy that you spend, it all has to make sense. It has to be efficient,
I
right?
got you.
And so when we looking at markets, we really want to get into markets where we have personal relationships in, you know, where we have like we would say boots on the ground,
Right.
You know,
Gotcha.
to be able to get in
Yep.
that market and really move,
Right.
right? So we've had other markets that people have been showing some interest, but we don't have an infrastructure there, you know. So
I got you.
You know, we don't want to go there. We don't want to get out ahead of ourselves,
Right,
Because
right,
again,
right.
we've learned, you know, run your
Yeah.
own race and run at your own pace.
For sure.
So
No doubt.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
what's
loving
up
the
right there.
story, dog. But you know,
Yeah.
I got the one question that's
Yes, sir.
when we go get a higher proof, dog.
We
I just need a little bit.
little more
little
bite,
more,
little more bite.
You got a couple
Yeah.
proof hunters over here. That's all.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
you know, we
And look,
we work on some.
And let me tell you,
Yes, sir.
I wasn't on that shit until them.
Okay.
I was, because I was drinking yak.
Yeah,
So,
right,
like
right.
80, 90 proof was all right with me.
Right. Now
I started drinking with them. Now, if it ain't over 100, it's like, I don't understand.
right.
But I'm going to tell you what, though. These cocktails that they made today, so who's responsible for these recipes?
Mixology in the D. Kristen.
Okay.
She's
This all her?
Yeah,
Okay.
this all her. This is
The,
all her.
the apple joint was phenomenal.
Yeah, it was very
I
good.
feel like the first one was better than the second one. What's
I
your
actually
take?
like this one better.
I like
like
this one
this
better
better?
too.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't had that one yet, but
Yeah,
I
you
like
gotta get you
I
one.
like the
Yeah.
sourness of this
the sourness.
over the sweetness
The
of
sweetness
it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
There we
first
go.
one a
That-
little
that-
too
yeah.
sweet.
A little too sweet.
I know you like the sweet.
I like the
shit.
sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I haven't had it
Pause.
yet, so
All
I'm
right,
gonna
I
see.
got to pause in. You see, you like the sweet shit.
Oh,
so I
pause.
got to pause in.
Oh, look.
All right, I finally got one in.
Somebody got one in.
It's taking me a year and a half, but I got one in.
Now, John, do you smoke cigars at all?
I do.
What do you think pairs perfectly with your bourbon?
Cigar called Black Eden.
You
Which I got.
do got black. I forgot.
Yeah.
Whoa, hold
So
on.
sometimes-
You do. I
You got
forgot.
cigars too?
I forgot.
Yeah. So
Oh, man.
sometime
Gotta
in
hear this.
sometime in 2026, we're gonna launch our cigar brand, which
Okay.
is called Black
Fire.
Eden
That's
Cigar.
what's up right there.
And so they're 10-year age Dominican Maduros.
Okay,
Word.
Maduro,
Yeah,
yeah.
which was paired
oh, she
with our
gonna
bourbon.
bust it out on us, though.
Oh, okay. There we
Gonna
go.
bust it out on us.
Yeah.
That's
So
fire.
Black Eden. Yep.
I feel like at this point, you can't really have. That's the one. Yeah, you ain't tried
Yeah,
that one
it's
yet.
good.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I think that first one was the best one.
Okay.
But I feel like you coming out with a whiskey or bourbon. I feel like you might as well come out with a cigar. Like I feel like why not? Like you should.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I like that.
And you know what? And the whole thing behind it was, you know, I am a cigar smoker, right? But I wanted to do something. I wanted to be able to get into that whole culture of cigar and whiskey drinkers. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
that's a big bubbling culture. So
It is.
having your own cigar is just another way and another marketing tool used to get into that game
Got you. Yeah.
as well. You know,
Yeah.
so we're just trying to come at it with different aspects. You know.
Yeah. Because for us, and when I say us, I mean like the black culture.
Yeah.
We're moving a different way now.
Yeah.
A lot more of us are professionals than like before. Like so, no diss to the generation before me, like my old man and my granddad. Like those were men.
Go to
who-
work.
They
Go to
go
work,
to work.
bro. Go to
That's
work,
it.
yeah.
Right.
Head down.
Right.
Life. You miss life.
Miss
all
life,
the
yeah,
time.
yeah.
So we found something different, and I think like whiskey and bourbon brings us like a different cohort, I guess I'd say.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
for sure. This
Yeah.
is kind of like, I hate to make the example, but it's kind of like the white man's golf course. Like we've turned this into our situation.
Our situation.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure. How important was that though? Like just, and I actually want to put two things together. Like how important is it to have that black experience, and how important was it to like connect with Lazar and the black taste of black spirits?
It was very important, man, because
Yeah.
when you're first doing something and you stepping into an industry where you're pretty much non-existent, you know, from an owner and supplier side, you know, but you're probably leading it in the consumer side.
Of course, like we
Right,
always do. Yeah.
right. And so it feels good when you have someone that's in your culture that sort of can understand what you're doing, and you can sort of come together with the camaraderie, and it just gives everyone like that confidence knowing that we could really step out here and we could do it, and we're not alone.
Right.
Right.
You
You're
know,
not
because
alone.
before
Right.
I ran into Lazar, you know, shout out to Lazar.
For sure.
I didn't know how many black brands or just individuals who were involved in the spirit game.
Right.
You know, I knew it was a few that you see, but I didn't know
Yeah.
how many it was.
I feel like nobody knew. Like
Yeah.
nobody knew.
Yeah.
For real. Now me, I'm because we're really into bourbon and whiskey now. There's still a lot of black spirits owners, like everything else, tequila, vodka, and all that kind of stuff. My only like where I'm at with bourbon and whiskey makers is that, and it's not y'all fault. It's just that we're new into the game.
Right.
So like a lot of it's just not aged yet.
Right. Right.
But I'm okay with it.
Right.
As long as you keep doing what you're doing,
Yeah.
and eventually it's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You know,
coming. Yeah.
It's a start. Everybody got to start.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what
exactly.
I'm saying? So, you know, once you start and you do what you're doing and you perfecting that, you know, then you can scale up to
sure.
something else, you know. But
Yeah.
you got to get in there and you got to get going first.
Yeah, no,
You know,
for sure.
You know, let's
And
not
y'all
forget, we got a
going.
lot of people that had a head start on us.
A hella head start.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Right.
so we're just trying to carve our way out. Man.
No,
Like, yeah,
for
like
sure.
you said, run your own race though,
Yeah.
right? You know, yeah,
doubt.
do your thing. Yeah. That's dope. That's
So you're
dope.
talking about wine and wine, bourbon, anything else coming? Like gin,
Anything else coming?
vodka. Or you just want to stay in that lane?
Merch, you know.
Right, merch.
yeah.
Yeah, we just want to
Obviously
stay.
got merch. You got the jacket
got,
on
got
right
to
now.
support. Got to support ourselves. We're probably going to start working on some merch. You know,
Okay,
because
okay.
that's another part that we really need. That's
Yeah.
essential
Yeah.
to the movement, and so we want to start doing that. So that's probably the next thing that we'll roll out. But
Mm-hmm.
as far as spirits or wine, right now we're just going to work on really just perfecting what we're
What you
doing,
got?
and just get these markets that we're in, just get them going, and then we look for the next opportunity.
I got
And
you.
it's not that we don't get opportunities, because people
Right, 'cause I'm sure
always
it's there.
approach us, but it
Yeah.
just has to make sense
You're right.
for us.
No,
Right.
no doubt.
So,
No doubt.
yeah.
Because right now people just want to get on because it's hot. So
Right.
it's got to make good sense.
It
Because
got to make sense.
like you said, you building a legacy.
Yeah.
In order to build a legacy, it's got to make long-term sense.
Absolutely.
For sure. No, I feel
Yeah,
that.
that's where we at with it.
No doubt. Well, dog, thanks for sitting
Man,
down
I
with us,
appreciate
bro.
you, man.
Appreciate you,
I
man.
appreciate
Always.
you, man.
Hey,
Nice
look,
to meet you. Appreciate you,
I
man.
like you.
look.
Appreciate you as well, man.
Oh,
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying?